Hey everyone, I'm Megan and welcome to my channel. So today I am so excited about this video. I am going to be reviewing the new highlights from Jaclyn Cosmetics. I have got a little bit of everything from her collection. So if you're curious to see and hear my thoughts on these products, see them in action, and see all of them swatched, then you're in the right place, so just go ahead and keep on watching. Hey y'all, so today's video is very exciting because I have been wanting to test this out through Christmas. I was like, let me just pull a little bit out and play with it, but I didn't touch any of it, guys, because I wanted to do it all on camera and let you guys see my first impression of Jaclyn Cosmetics new highlighters. So I've got one of each. So I did pick up her brush set as well as one of the Luminous powders. I picked up two of the loose highlighters and then both the Flash and the Flare highlighter palettes. So I will go ahead and warn you guys, I'm sure you guys are already aware, but her stuff is very pricey. So the Luminous powder is 32 bucks. These palettes, the Accent Light Highlighter palette is $49. The loose highlighters are $24, so not so bad because you guys know loose highlighters will last you forever and ever. They are so pigmented, even like Wet n Wild loose highlight. I've had one for a couple of years now and I've still got a bunch left. Like, it'll last you forever, so that's probably a pretty good deal. And then the brush set is 54 bucks, which it is a $64 value. So you save 10 bucks by getting them all in a set. So what I'm going to do, I have already done my full face, everything, and I have not put a drop of highlight on. So that is what we're going to be doing. I think I'm most excited about the Flash palette. So I'll tell you a little story. Whenever I went, it launched at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which was what the time was here. And at 12:02, I had the Flash palette, the loose highlights, Luminous powder, all of that in my cart. Went to check out, and it all sold out. So I was left with the Flare palette and then two of the loose highlighters. So then I had to wait for it to restock to actually get the lighter version of this, the Luminous powder, and then I decided to get the brush set, just so I could have a little bit of everything to test out for you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I'm super excited. Now, I did open it up just to kind of look at everything, and I will have to give her A++ on packaging. So I really like this white box with the silver detailing, and then on the back it tells you which brushes are in here in that like pretty silver writing. And then you open it up and then you get this cute little silver tray with each brush in their own separate box. So I really appreciate that. So I'm going to open these up because I know you're supposed to use one brush for, you know, she has 3 brushes, one for each type of highlight. So this is the J01, and then you open the brush up and it's in a tray as well. I really like that. Oh, it's so pretty. So, and then here is the brush. So it's packaged very nicely, again, in this little tray, which I love. And she definitely went all out on packaging and protecting the product, so I definitely appreciate that. And then you, of course, get the little, you know, plastic thing that comes over the brush. So I'm going to take that off. Okay, so here is the J01. I will tell you, it's very soft. I did get the Wayne Goss brush set for Christmas, and this is feeling very similar. Not as soft as his brushes, but very, very, very close. So there is that one, and I really love the like clear and silver detailing. It kind of looks like there's glitter in there. So I love the detailing on the brush. Now this is the JH2. So here is the JH2. It's like a smaller version of a fan brush, but a little thicker. So I really like this. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Anastasia one. I mean, mine, of course, is fanned out, but it's kind of got the same shape going on, the same size bristles. So there's a little comparison for you guys. And just throw it all to the side. And now we've got the J03. And this is a teeny tiny little fan brush. I'm assuming you're going to use this with the loose highlight. From my experience with them, they're so pigmented. And you just need, you know, a little dab will do. You know what I mean? So, probably. But I probably need to look on her website and see what brush goes with what. So, I make sure I'm doing it right. But here is the JH3, or the J03. So, this one's much thinner. So, I will show you all three. So, this one goes, I'm sure this one goes, I got it. I don't need to look it up. Okay, so this one's gonna go with the Luminous powder. It's the biggest one of the three. The next one's gonna go with the Flash and Flare palette, and then this is gonna go with the loose highlights. So now we've got the brushes figured out. Down to the side, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Luminous powder. And this is what the packaging looks like. This is in the shade Brighten Up. I took the little sticky thing off, and this is like a peachy kind of highlight. So it's not very glowy. So we can go ahead and put that all over. So let's try that. I'm just gonna dip my brush in there and kind of swirl it, and then I'm going to go in the lid and swirl it. Kind of Bare Minerals moment going on here. And I want to tap the excess, and then I think we should just kind of dust it all around, maybe. So again, I'm just going to swirl and tap. I'm kind of going like where I would put my concealer, or, you know, oh, that is really pretty. Okay, so it's very smoothing. I did put it in this area right here. It is not emphasizing my pores, which I just knew was gonna happen. So this might be okay for all over the face. I mean, you can definitely see the glow right there, but it's like a subtle glow, and it's really pretty. And then I'm gonna go down the nose, and I do like this brush. So there is the Luminous powder and Brighten Up. I think that did kind of brighten brighten my face up, especially in the areas where I normally highlight. I definitely have like a nice little glow going on. It's not like a blinding highlight. It's just very pretty. And I really like it in the center of my forehead. So you guys know, at the end of my makeup routine, my last step before I go in with setting spray is to put like a matte highlight in the center of my face and in my T-zone. And this kind of really looks good. Like, I did not think I would like it. And you know, highlights emphasize like pores, texture most of the time, but this is not like that. It's like just a pretty luminous glow. It kind of gives you that like airbrushed effect kind of. So I feel like, I don't know. Now, if my oils start coming through, it might get a little too much for me. But right now, I'm really enjoying that. So now, I think I'm just going to start by going in with the Flash palette, which is the lighter one. Again, it comes in this little silver tray. Here is the outer packaging. Silver, it's very beautiful. And then here she is. So I'm going to go in with the J02, and I'm going to go into Gleam. And I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that was a lot. Whoa. Okay, I don't really know if I like that. I feel like it's striped central going on over here. Do you see that? And it kind of has like a purpley pink tint to it. So let's try the other side and go on to iced. It's a little bit darker. I feel like that's a little too light for me right now. So let's go into iced on this side of the face. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. All right, this is too much. Oh my god. Do you see that, guys? Like, it is like a lot. Let's try to use Sparks right here. Let's highlight the inner corner. Okay, that's pretty for that. And let's do a little bit on the brow bone. I still feel like both of these have that like pink tint. And you would think Mesmerize is more like a rose gold, but I mean, that is like, it's a lot, okay? There's a lot going on here. I'm gonna have to bring it down a notch for my liking. I mean, some people like that over the top highlight and maybe for special occasions, but I don't know, guys. So I'm gonna pull out the Flare palette, which is the darker of the two, and I'm gonna show you guys. So this is the darker one. I'm gonna go in with the lightest one in the palette, and I'm gonna try to tone this down a little bit where it's not so, I just feel like it's a little too light for me. So this is called Glow Up. I'm gonna use Glow Up. Oh, I think that's gonna be my favorite for sure. I'm also gonna use that down the center of my nose just a tad. Yes, Glow Up for sure is gonna be my favorite. Like, that is like crazy. All right, guys. So I'm going to pull Amped out, and my camera is going dead. I'm so sorry, guys. So I'm gonna pull Amped out, and I'm gonna use that to kind of highlight my Cupid's bow. And this looks like really kind of rose gold. It's really pretty. So I'm going to pull out the J03, and whoa, that is so pretty. All right, and then I'm also going to use that to, I'm just gonna go over the nose contour and right there. Let's pull the other loose highlight that I got was, this one is called High Volt. So I'm gonna get a little bit of that out. And this is a little bit darker, so I'm gonna get a little bit out and kind of, I don't know, I feel like that first highlight that we put on was just like, whoa. So there it is. I mean, I kind of feel like it's accentuating a little bit of my like texture, pores. I don't know. It's like a little too much for me, guys. I'm just gonna have to be honest. Like, really, it's a lot. So I'm just gonna go over it with this brush to kind of tone it down a little bit because it's a lot. I mean, guys, if you were looking for like a blinding highlight, I'm telling you, this is what you need to get. So what I'm going to do, I was swatching earlier. I am going to swatch all of this for you guys. I mean, this is what it looks like on my skin tone. I tried to use as many shades as I possibly can. I will tell you that I really like the Luminous powder. I think that's my favorite, as well as the lightest shade in the Flare palette. And I did really enjoy this Amped loose highlight that I put like right here. That is so pretty, such a pretty color. So I'm gonna swatch everything for you guys so you can see it on my skin tone and all of that good stuff. All right guys, so I'm just gonna start right here. I'm gonna start with the Flash palette, which is the lighter one. So this is called Gleam. Whoa. Holy crap. The next one is called Iced, and for some reason, I don't know if it mixed with my blush or what, but it looked like kind of pink. So there is Iced, here is Sparks. I mean, all of these are swatching beautifully. And then here is Mesmerized. So there is the Flash palette. Now let's go on to the Flare palette. This is called Glow Up. This I think is gonna be my favorite. Yeah, that one's really pretty. The next one is called Made Ya Look. I love that name. So there it is. The next one is called Exposure. That would be like a really pretty eyeshadow. And the next one is called Turned On. It's like a pretty like coppery. I mean guys, I just barely like put my finger down. So here are all of the highlighter palettes swatched. So now I'm going to swatch the loose highlight. So this one is called Amped. It's kind of hard to get it out of there. There we go. So it's really pretty. That one's my favorite, I think. And then the next one is called High Volt. So, and I showed you guys on the hand the moon dust or whatever it's called, the luminous powders. I really like those a lot. So anyhow, overall guys, I think if you are looking for like a very intense over the top highlight, if you want to be beaming to the gods and all of that good stuff, this is the palette that you need in your life. If not, I would pass, because these are very intense, except for the luminous powder, which I really enjoyed, and I could probably put that on a little fan brush and, you know, go in and highlight all over with that. So I don't mind that at all. I really liked the loose highlights as well. I wasn't too impressed with the Flash palette, the two. I mean, it was just a little too much for me, and I feel like it was emphasizing some of my skin imperfections. So maybe I just needed to use like a lighter shade or a darker shade, you know. So I'll definitely continue to play with this. The brushes I feel like are definitely overpriced. I'm sure you have brushes like this in your collection, so I'm not going to recommend for you guys to go out and pick them up, not unless you just want them. So overall, I feel like, I mean, these are really nice highlights. I definitely like these products a lot better than I did her lipsticks. I think she did a really good job coming back. She produced us a very intense, very beautiful highlight. So I like this collection. I mean, I may need to go in with a lighter hand because it is so intense. But overall, I really did enjoy using all of these highlights. And of course, they all swatched beautifully. I mean, I could definitely use this as a blush topper, eyeshadow, what have you, whatever. So I am glad that I got both palettes. So I feel like the Flash palette may be a little light for me, and then especially in the summer when I do get it tan, it's gonna be for sure too dark or too light. So I'm glad I got the Flare. But yeah, overall, guys, I really enjoyed all of this. So anyhow, I hope that you all loved this video and it was helpful for you to see it all in action. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all like this video. If you did, give your girl a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And if you are not subscribed, I would love for you to do that. Just hit that little red button down there. And you can hit the little bell if you want to be notified of all my future uploads. And I thank you guys so much for watching. And I love you all. And I'll see you in my next ones. Bye.